Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Panzer Corps 2. After our last mission we now have Kiev. We should have all of these guys surrounded already, but we'll see. Herr General, our orders have been confirmed. We're to work alongside 1st Panzer Group and finish off the pocket of enemy troops defending Kiev. Hold all victory X's at the end of the scenario, and the bonus objective is to capture all Kiev hexes. 1st Panzer Group is once again moving to assist our advance. They have sealed off all southern approaches to Kiev and relayed that they will focus their primary efforts on controlling these objectives. It will be up to you to complete the encirclement by taking control of these approaches to Kiev. And if you think we are capable of it, we could try to assault Kiev directly. Good luck, Herr General. Yeah, that's useless because I will not be getting any prestige from that, I think. Not that I'm aware of. So the enemy is getting supplies from off-map. Although, I guess not through the thick forest at least. So we have to kind of swing to that south there and hold here. Enemy might try some weird shenanigans, but probably not. I would think that all of these guys are stationary. Kenya, Cherkasy, okay. We kind of just have the same deployment, I would say. So, nothing really changed after last mission, I think. Putting the artillery up front, together with infantry. Although, I mean, I would also assume here that they probably don't have any fighters again. It would just be absurd if they were to have fighters now and not last mission. They don't talk about it, I guess. So let's just take at least a fighter with double attack. So at least we can kill them if necessary. And then I'll also take this bomber. Or a fighter bomber. So there will be nothing really strange going to happen, even if they did decide to do stuff. I can sell that hero actually. Because it doesn't do anything. Alright. Oh yeah, I left pre-Luki empty, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. Seems like the weather is again pretty bad. Meaning... Okay, so... Huh. Well, in that case, I will also just try to stay out of their vision range. In the hopes that I guess for a forced attack, I would think, or for first and things would be relatively unproblematic. At that point, there's not a lot I can do with my air forces, though. Okay, so they're trying to counterattack, interestingly enough, also with an armored train here. It would be rather silly if the AI would not be able to hold this. Oh, but we're already in the their turn, okay. So this is already major river, just like here. So that's not really gonna do a whole lot. Let's just take a look if there is something in that village too. There is not. Okay. I mean, am I the only one who finds that odd? I still have to go a long way, but we're going pretty fast, and with pretty fast, I mean faster than I would imagine. Both of those are hills, so it's a shame I cannot take that in one go at this stage, but I can use these to take this lonely hex. Start with bombers. They will go to Nizhyn first. And then recon. Well, still don't really have a clue about what's going on here. They should be able to take care of this weak force. Okay, so they have some armored units. I'm well protected though. So shouldn't be anything weird, and this is a major river, so I expect them to be able to hold this. Okay. Okay. Not gonna lie, that's actually pretty tiresome. Interestingly enough, it's actually a pretty serious counterattack, it seems like. So let's just keep these guys encircled, so they will not be able to do a whole lot out there. Okay, so they didn't get an overrun on the 2nd Infantry. I'll have to be careful, but I mean, I can probably expect a similar thing on that side when it comes to counterattacks, but right. Let's make sure they cannot attack this. Though I do want to swing by to this side, just to make sure that things are okay. It's not a real dangerous threat, but yeah, let's just see where we could come in. Another KV-40. Oof. Really happy they didn't attack this. I don't particularly care for the double attack or anything, but 1st Panzer Group, I'll just do this quickly, because I care a whole lot less about them. They can take this, maybe I can take Sharifka. Can you hurry it up though? Okay. Weather, not amazing. $40 KV1s. Sure. Let's see, because I need overruns, but you're probably not going to get them that way. These things are extremely vulnerable, but I guess I can get a bit of a capture here. Still gives me 8 Katyushas. They got an overrun. I would almost say I'm sad, but I wouldn't go that far. One thing that I do need to check for though is whether they'll get something weird up here. Apparently not. This BT was just there to take back that one objective. So apparently it wasn't really anything to worry about. Same here. With that attack done, I will now turn north. Trying to also at least keep that safe. I also try to use these tractors to try and keep things under control. Like, if I can put this tractor on here and they don't counterattack, then that effectively works as a blockade. Maybe wonder why they're not attacking there. Okay, good that they already retreated. Means they'll probably stay there. I wonder actually if they will continue to advance. But they have this blocked off, so in that sense that is at least going well. Seems like they countered me up here. Okay, so that actually does not work. Would love to do anything against that KV-1, but I need surrenders for that. I might not actually need surrenders, but it would be nice. Yeah, it's just not much that's gonna happen here. So I just repaired them. So I'm going after those. And I need these to actually be in this hex, because at that point I can also put another unit in here, and that will be fine. I'm just doing this, and bombing the infantry. I would wager these guys will not go and do anything before I get close. But I might actually need to hurry a bit, ultimately. It would not surprise me if they actually at some point would be able to take Kiev, yeah. Not sure what's happening there. I have to be careful of that rapid fire though. It would be rather unfortunate if they somehow would be able to break through here, although I don't think they would. Exactly, because these guys will have to retreat. Now they will go in, or probably something will go in. No? Yeah. Though that wasn't particularly amazing. Now, as for this KV. Yeah, great. So I do the second time. Problem is that these other guys are just straight up too powerful and will kill them in one hit. That's just sucky. I didn't even want that overrun. Right, well, not much I can do, I suppose, but let's keep moving forward. And try to make sure they cannot see me. You need to be in this hex though. Can you actually assist down here? Kinda can. Let's make sure that these guys are weakened. That will surely help them get across towards Zhurivka. I don't think it's that bad of an idea. Well, we try to get there anyway. Seems like that armored train is now somewhere else. That's a new fancy anti-tank model. I don't think I have one of those yet. But we'll probably also not get it. It's them. Okay, sweet. Can speed things up. They're not attacking just yet, but I'll certainly try to keep up the pressure on that thing. Like, they're doing pretty poorly right now, so that is actually working out quite well. Next. Okay. Let's just repair you then for now. They probably will not be able to take those guys on in one hit. Yeah. Okay. So at this point they will die. I still need to get experience. Even if they don't get an overrun, I still need to get rid of them. Let's put you in there. How far can you go? That far, huh? I can do that. Then I can start the encirclement on the next turn. And I would be pretty pleased to start the encirclement on the next turn. I can kill them and then start working it out. And get going. Yeah, the AI should be encircled at every other step, so I do think it should work, at least from my side, and likely from this side too. Yeah, they're just holding. There we go. I did as much as I could against those conscripts. I do have to say though that I think that this mission is actually just as boring as the other Kiev mission. There is, I don't know, there's just no excitement. I don't know, it's hard to say why that is specifically, but T-3441, that's new. Pretty funny too that they have that. They'll never be able to take Sharifka regardless, I think. It does not look like they have a very good chance of doing so. Yeah, let's continue doing this. Yeah. Alright, so obviously I'm not attacking in any such place. This is just clear terrain. Mm-hmm. Let's get rid of them. They're the only one clear terrain hex in this area. Alright, so that gives me the encirclement, and then killing these will now allow me to work things out. I probably don't need this anymore, so I'll bring it to the center. But I don't think there are any other airfields except this one. Well, I don't really need it. What I can do though also is to start moving forward with these guys without breaking the actual encirclement. So the goal here is to diminish the size of it. So this already saves me, for example, this unit here now. While I'm getting things to become smaller in encirclement size. I just hope they'll be working it out now. Seems like it's going a bit better against Sharifka. And they can take it. It's already them. Turn 9. Right, let's just make sure we maintain the encirclement. They'll be at 8. But my movement is not super amazing as it is, so. Still have a little bit of a ways to go. I can move in here. And they can move in here. It's the scavenger one. Let's send them up ahead. I actually have a pretty tight clock in a sense, you know, to take Kiev. Although it's not that problematic. I'm surprised they actually even still move, but they do have some supplies. Hold all victory axes at the end of the scenario. Which one am I not holding? Oh, Zarifka, right. I was actually a bit shocked with what is going on here. So this is the scavenger one. Let's just move forward with the recon. .85 millimeter in 1939. How many do I have? 8 only. Whereas for the tanks, the T-28, I'll probably have a lot more. Probably capture them pretty early. T-28, 48. Alright, they have entrenchment. Ah well. I'll take this. Well, actually it doesn't really matter. I will actually keep it up, but I just want to make the encirclement a lot smaller. No, I'm quite confident that they can't really why can I see your there we are. Can only damage a T-26. If I really need to speed up, then I'll go and take everything there, but I don't think there's any rush from my side, so no need to worry. And not quite sure why they took such a big hit here. That's kind of weird. What happened? Mobile boss, support fire, I don't care. It's supposed to deal like 1, but it's like 4, okay. Well, I don't see the Soviets do a whole lot. And indeed they didn't. I just hope they at least retain that position. Well, I guess they should. Not sure again why it didn't speed up. Unfortunately, if I want to capture some, I think, yeah, this is good enough. Capture the rest in this. Alright, it always attacks that now. Fair enough. do have this side under control. Sweet. Let's just finish those two off as well. And once again, I do prefer making this smaller. And since the AI can really no longer attack with anything there. It's just really weird, this gap. But it matters not. Yeah, so this is again a lot smaller. It doesn't really make it take any serious effort. Oh, I'm not even sure. Yeah, they're all at 15 except for these. Funnily enough, this KV seems like it's unaffected by the encirclement. So what does it say? Nothing from encirclements. I can still capture it though. Not sure what the deal is, but I'm surprised they haven't killed them yet. They might actually not do anything against them. I can totally see that being the case. I'm a bit disappointed that oh wow. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't actually need to kill any of these guys either. The only thing that I need to do is actually take the center of Kiev. Let's take the other airfield. So if I now put a recon here, this here is allowing me to keep everything in Kiev under encirclement. So that kind of means that I can also start focusing on other stuff because well, I don't need to worry there anymore. Right, I could just kill the infantry. Killing them is pretty much without consequence. And they're not giving me a whole lot of prestige anyway, so that does hurry things up a bit as well. Let's make things a bit faster here. They should be able to kill off most of these. Okay. So with them just being stationary out here, I can start moving forward. I'm not really sure whether the mission would just straight up end at that point. Yeah, it would just die. Let's send them down because their skills are not really necessary in that section at this point. I have plenty of turns to take this last part of Kiev. Well, actually, okay, got everything. So I took all the Kiev hexes, that doesn't really matter. So I'll be working on the reduction of this other piece of territory over here. Seeing if I can get a few captures going. I probably can. I'll just attack the infantry here. I want to capture these, so I'm not gonna go out of my way to attack any other way. Next, she just went down. That's funny. There is practically no way for me to capture these things because they're too entrenched and they'll die before I can really do anything. So that's kind of the sad part. Anyway. That's you. Getting some T-26s. Let's go. Have you stay in here. And then you here, that actually takes off the encirclement, funnily enough, which is fine. Oh. There we go. You cannot move, so we're once again good in that sector. No reason. Yeah, you can. I was thinking that there might not be a reason to keep moving, but turn 15. As far as I'm concerned, the pioneers can kill them. A funny business. I guess now. I can do it like that. And in between here, there are also, in reality, no gaps. Another KB. Sweet. I'll certainly take that on the next turn. Everything I can capture, the better. It's actually still a pretty big region. Well, not that they can do anything. Okay. So there we go. I do aim to kill everything on the map here, if I can help it. And I hope I can. Well, I should. You're not the one that can attack afterwards. Sweet. Yeah, if they're out of fuel, then they're also gonna surrender. Sweet. I have to remember to capture that flag, though. Alright. There's just straight up nothing anymore on the map. At least from my perspective. My general, excuse the interruption, but an urgent report arrived. Our salvage teams want to know what to do with the vast stockpiles of Soviet equipment we have seized. Should I tell them to take the time and resources to return it to working order, or just abandon it all? You have 16 commendation points. Would you like to use 4 to acquire a collection of captured Soviet vehicles and aircraft? Sure. What do we get? We actually have the Panzer 3J to upgrade. What do we get besides... Did I not capture any of the T-3441? So yeah, I will probably get plenty of opportunities to do so, but... I did see a T-3441. Did I not? I did not capture any. Okay. Oh, that's too bad. How about planes? I got some MiG-3s. They are cheap. Probably not good enough. Yeah. And that was it. Historically, the Soviet defenders of Kiev would be paralyzed by the encircling Wehrmacht. Though a few units managed to escape, once again hundreds of thousands of Soviet troops and thousands of fighting vehicles would be captured in total as the pocket collapsed. But the diversion of so many German forces to secure this victory and the need for those forces to return to the advance on Moscow cost the Wehrmacht precious time and supplies. Resources that would soon become almost completely unavailable as autumn rains began to turn the Russia countryside into mud. And they did indeed have nothing left. Alright, sweet. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time. And on to the next one. Bye-bye.